Hello everybody, this is Magic Moments Tarot with Rose. I'm happy to talk to you guys today. I hope you are all well. I'm going to start off with a quick prayer and then we're going to get right into it, okay? O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity, so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of our mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. 1 second here. Grab a quick drink. Okay. So I don't know about y'all, but I am getting really sick and tired of picking up on this same stolen inheritance energy. I have noticed that there's several other readers as well who are picking up on the same energy. I don't know why it's so strong in the collective right now, but it's like in my dream states and everything, and it is just, it's driving me nuts. And it's not like, driving me nuts in a, I'm screaming and yelling kind of way. It's just like, can we move on to something different? So, anyway, I'm sorry if I keep reading the same energy over and over, but there's nothing I can, until this situation is resolved, there's really not much I can do to change the messages. And Spirit gives the messages that they give, and I report them as I give them. So I can't really totally help what is coming out, okay? Again, I dreamt about these situations last night. I had a series of dreams, 3 actual dreams last night. And again, I got the same energy of the same story. Now, there were a few things that were different. But Spirit, I feel like, is telling me to hold those things close to my chest, okay? In other words, there might be something going on that I'm not supposed to talk about for some reason, and until I feel like I can or should talk about it, I'm not going to. The most I can do is talk about my own personal experience, and I can only tell you what I know of my experience, and what I know is very, very little, okay? 1 second, I'm just going to put a light on. I just noticed that the screen is very dark. Hold on. I thought that little light would be enough, but it's not. So let's do this instead. Okay, that's better. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? So while I put the cards out, I'll tell you a little bit about my story if you don't already know. So this is what I know. This is really all that I know, which isn't very much, okay? I know that I was told by my aunt that my specifically what she said was, your mother stole your house from you. And that's all I know as far as that's concerned. And then there have been some other things that have come up that may or may not be related. I really have no idea. Okay? I know that my birth certificate is really freaking weird. My mother didn't register my birth until I was like 6 and a half, almost 7 years old. But my other 2 sisters, who are both younger than me, were both registered like a month after they were born. And my registration is like 7 years old, so I'm like, what? I called the hospital that I was supposedly born in, and they don't have any record of my birth. So I don't know what's up with that. I looked up, there was a code on the bottom of my birth certificate, and when I looked up that code, it says adopted. So I'm like, what? And and I find it, and I thought that that was very strange because I literally look like a blonde version of my mother. Like, I look exactly like my mother except blonde, okay? She's got black curly hair, I'm blonde. So I thought, okay, that's strange. So I don't know what to make of that. And then some other things that have occurred are that I was being gang stalked. I know that someone wanted me unalived because I actually heard an ex-lover say, just hit her in the head with a rock. Get rid of her, right? And I don't know who he said it to. I was having a hard time hearing the conversation. Okay, that was the part that I heard. And it sounded like he was frustrated, like telling the guy, I don't know, just hit her in the head with a rock. You know, that kind of thing. And I know this voice extremely well. And I could see them I could see that they were there. I knew, because I knew I was getting stalked because I could see the people doing it. Because the people stalking me were really, really bad at it. It was incredibly noticeable. Okay? Either that or they wanted me to know. Maybe they were trying to make me anxious. I don't know. Either way, it was happening and it was obvious. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. That's all I got. It's the only information that I have as far as my personal situation is concerned in regards to the stolen inheritance and anything that might be related, especially as far as what the readings are saying, okay? I have had an effed up life, seriously effed up life, but I'm not sure what, if anything else in my life that has happened is connected. I'm simply going by what I've picked up on in the reads, and whether or not if it's mentioned in the reading, then, and I have, a connection to that, like if there's something in my life that has happened that's similar, then I have, what's the word I'm looking for? Then I have, mentioned it. Anyways, other than that, all I know is that certain people in my life who didn't have jobs at the time and didn't have a whole lot of money, all of a sudden had, like, brand new cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're like, oh, my grandmother gave, or this person gave me, and I'm like, really? Really? Your grandmother just had that much money to throw around, and that's why she's living in a home, right? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. So I don't know what's going on with that. All I know is I was very heavily being stalked. I know that people wanted me unalived. I also heard someone's story say, blow up the propane tank. And I had a barbecue that was like a barbecue that was sitting right outside, not right outside my front door, but close to it. And there was a propane tank attached to it. So I ended up taking the propane tank out and locking it away. And I brought it in the house, and it was just certain people's reactions to the things that I have done have just been super sus. You know what I mean? I told my mom about the dream that I have, and her face turned white, and she got upset. Like, she left the room and came back looking, like, visibly looking like she had been crying, okay? And then I said something about, I had been told in my dream that the people who've done this to me are going to have really bad karma. And again, she got really upset and left the room. Then I mentioned to her the one day that I just said, I mentioned in passing, I was like, oh, I remember when you told me that my original name was Ashley Nicole. And you changed that because someone else in the family named their kid, like, Ashley Nicole. But there's no one in my family named Ashley Nicole. Like, no, not none, no one that I know of anyway. So I always kind of thought that that was strange. Because her reaction to that was, she literally just left the room, went upstairs in her room, and then I could hear her through the vents just going, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, like over and over, like, what is she talking about? Like, I don't know. It was just, because it was just me and her at the house. It's not like that she, had another conversation with someone else and she was, yelling F them at that. And my mom's not a big, like, I mean, she does swear, but she's not like a big, like, cusser. Like, she doesn't do that, on a regular kind of thing. So anyways, I don't know. I've also heard this is just rumors through the grapevine, that my family was a part of the Freemasons. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Like I said, there's a lot of factors and a lot of things in my life that line up with the readings that I've been doing, especially in my dream states. In my dream state, it gets a lot more specific, a lot more, it sort of paints a fuller picture. But again, there's nothing in the real world to prove what I'm seeing in my dreams, and that is why I don't mention them, okay? So that's my story. Again, I don't know what to make of any of it. I don't know if any of it is, any of it is actually tied together and has anything to do with anything. I might just be paranoid and picking up on someone else's messages. I have no idea what the truth around that situation is, okay? And whenever I talk to people, they act like I'm fucking crazy for asking. So I don't, like I said, I don't know. Anyways, so we picked up the shark, the duck, and the elephant. Okay, so the duck is someone who seems very, very calm. Very, very calm. This is someone who has a very relaxed exterior, but a very tense interior, okay? So this is like, again, with that whole, they're floating and they're relaxed on top and they're just sort of smooth across the water. But if you look underneath, they're paddling like this, They're paddling like crazy. So someone is sort of, maybe they're having like a lot of anxiety, but they're trying to remain calm, trying to pretend that they're calm. They could be putting on a front. Or this could be someone who's just very, very unassuming, but they're very quick-witted, you know what I mean? Like they think, but people wouldn't assume that when they meet them. Then we have a shark. The shark is a predator, obviously. This is someone who, they don't want you to see them coming, okay? So this is someone who would sort of throw the rock and hide their hand, for lack of a better way of putting it. Pardon the pun. Sharks, when they attack, they usually attack from underneath, okay? So the person will be up, or person, the fish or whatever will be up here, and they come up and do like that. That's why you always see them jumping out of the water and attacking. They like to come from below. Again, from this energy of coming from below could speak to people who are very like low frequency, or people who are sort of demonic. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we have the elephant. Now the elephant is someone who's extremely intelligent, someone who's extremely, what's the word I'm looking for? Loyal. They're very, very loyal. They're very family oriented. They're incredibly smart. They have a very long memory. This is someone who will not forget, okay? This is someone who is very strong, very large, very thick-skinned, okay? Someone who's not going to be easily taken down, okay? So very strong, very smart, very loyal, very family-oriented. And then we have sort of like someone who's has a very calm, relaxed demeanor on the outside, but underneath they're very, very quick. Okay, so they're either someone who has like a lot of anxiety and really fast thinking, or someone who's just very quick-witted, and they learn quickly, they think quickly, and they're always thinking, they're always on the move, they're always doing something, but they don't let the outside world see that side of them. Okay, so they may have a lot. In other words, they might have a lot going on in their life, but you would never know it. Okay, you would never know it. They don't show it. And then again, we have this predator energy. Okay, so this is someone who is always on the move and always looking for a target. Okay, because like sharks, they can't stay still because they need water rushing through their gills in order to be oxygenated. That's why they don't sleep sitting still. They just kind of like they're always swimming, right? Yeah. So those are the three energies that we're working with right now. And I guess we should, let's see, what should we pull? I'm going to pull some, what is this deck called again? The Arcana of Astrology deck. I'm going to pull some of these cards and see what the overall energy advice, or advice for the energy is. Let me see, I'll get my... Okay. Oh, sugar. It's too many. Okay, Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide my reading, my thoughts, and my sight so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah, I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High, to all my angels and ancestors and guides who are here for my highest good. Okay, so now that I've waxed poetic for like freaking 17 minutes, oh my god, really? I'm so sorry you guys had to listen to me yak. Oy vey. Okay. What is the energy, what is the advice that you have for the people in this energy right now, Spirit? Any advice or anything that you'd like to say about these people, please, spirits? Okay. We have the waxing crescent moon. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Whoa. Okay, I guess so. We have Scorpio. We have Libra. These are a lot of cards, Spirit. I'm not going to take this pile. I'll just take the two that fell out. We have Scorpio and we have Libra, the scales of justice and the Scorpion. All right. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Lilith. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we have Scorpio and Libra, 28 and 30. Here we go. 28 and 30. Okay, in a reading, Libra is a gentle reminder to handle conflicts with grace and poise. Sometimes you have to work with someone you aren't a fan of, but if you keep an open mind, you may find that you share the same goals, or at the very least, are able to work together amicably. A lot of astrology is about balancing your needs with your wants, sorting out this energy from that energy, but with Libra scales, it is even more crucial that you weigh both sides of a situation thoroughly. Now is not the time for rash decisions. Okay. Now we have Scorpio. Okay, in a reading, Scorpio is a reminder that it is time to get your emotions, mainly your temper, in check. It is perfectly healthy to feel anger, but it is not healthy to be carrying it around with you day after day. You don't have to do that to yourself. Don't you deserve to feel happy? If you have been struggling to take the first step in changing your life, Scorpio is a welcome omen. Allow bad habits and negative thoughts to die, as this leaves room for newer and better things to flourish. This opportunity is a gift, and when you do take it, the whole world will open up. I feel like that goes with that, and that goes with that. Let's see. We have Waxing Moon and Lilith. Where are we? Waxing Moon. Where's the moon? The moon is 46, and Lilith is 89. So 46 and 89. 46 and 89. Okay. Waxing Crescent Moon. In a reading, the moon is beginning to show herself, and beneath the surface, the roots of the seeds you planted are beginning to weave and strengthen in soil. Growth can be broken into two parts: obstacles, which are negative patterns from the past, and actions, which are changes made to achieve alignment. What this means is that focusing your energy toward what you want to accomplish is a form of self-care. Just resist the urge to overwater your garden, as you don't want to end up with root rot. Okay, and then we have Lilith, which is 89, right? 86. Hold on. Okay. Lilith. When we start to stand up for ourselves, we are often faced with backlash and further punishment. Lilith asks that we don't back down, continue to push forward. In fact, you have the capacity to downright destroy those coming to oppress you. Call upon this powerful figure of womanhood when you feel like you don't have enough strength left. Sometimes strength is just walking away from the people you are supposed to love, or the goals and expectations others have set for us. Okay, so shark energy is this let go of your anger energy, which makes sense for a predator energy. This waxing moon of energy of on the surface one thing and underneath another is definitely this duck energy. Let's see, what was Libra again? Measuring your needs, balancing your needs with your wants. Okay, so finding balance, and I mean, when you're calm upstairs and paddling like the Dickens downstairs, that's sort of imbalanced. So this person needs to find more balance, okay? And then this energy here is about standing up for yourself. This is a super powerful person who could destroy them if they wanted to, right? So it's about standing in your strength and power, okay? All right, so we have that. Now, let's see why they need to stand in their strength and power, why they need to stand up for themselves. What is going on? And who are these people? Let's see. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify this? Okay, I haven't even said anything yet. I was just going to say, can you clarify this shark energy? It says shedding the old, letting go of people and possessions and issues, generosity and sharing. Shedding the old. So someone needs to let go of possessions or people or their issues. So this person, this predator energy here, Spirit is telling them that so not only do they need to control their anger, look at Justice on the bottom, but they need to let go of their past. So this person probably has childhood trauma that they need to work through, okay? They have toxic people in their life that they probably need to let go of, and they possibly even have possessions that they need to let go of, okay? So they might be sort of holding on to things that have sort of memories attached to them that they shouldn't be holding on to. Do you know what I mean? They may even just need to clean house, do some organizing, that kind of thing. Okay? Okay. Can you tell us more about this shark predator energy, please, Spirit? Tell us more about this shark energy, please, Spirit. Please, can you tell us more about this shark energy, Spirit? Again, with this shedding the old and letting go of people, possessions, and issues, oftentimes hurt people, right? So if you're a predator, if you're someone who, looks for trouble and hurts people and does things like this, it's usually because you have been hurt, right? So we just pulled the Knight of Swords, the Star in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. This is someone who is impulsive and rash. They might be quick-witted, very direct person. One who goes after what they want and gets it, or tries to. Then we have the Star in reverse, hopelessness, despair, focusing on the negative, lack of faith, lack of inspiration, lack of creativity, boredom, and monotony. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, materialism, dullness, preoccupation with money, one who mismanages money, someone who will do anything for money. Again, with this Pentacles in the reverse energy, this person is broke, this person is hopeless or feeling hopeless and in despair, but they're wanting to appear like a knight in shining armor. They're wanting to appear like someone who is getting what they want, seizing the moment, jumping, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to appear, like I said, like a knight in shining armor, but they're really not. This person has a lot of pain inside. They have a lot of issues that they are dealing with, and they're broke as a joke right now. And I mean, look at this knight. He's all, he's all geared out. His horse is all fancied up, and he's got all his cape and all this stuff on, and he just looks so fancy. And that's how he wants to appear on the outside. But really, he's broke. He wouldn't, yeah. This person is broke. Oh, feeling trapped, restricted, backed into a corner, hands tied. Oh, gosh. Imprisonment. Oh, God. This person might be going to prison soon for something. Restriction. So this person has done something that's going to get them arrested. I heard they going to jail. Okay, now we've got the King of Wands in reverse. We have lies, deviousness, prejudice, a liar or devious person, one whose main focus is self-promotion. So what I said about this person who's sort of pretending to be a king, but really they're a pauper, right? So, and the King of Wands in reverse too, which I often relate the King or Queen of Wands to someone who does dark magic, okay? Especially if I pull the Magician in the reverse as well, so we shall see what we shall see. I was just going to ask, what does this person do? Okay, oh God. We have self-sabotaging behavior, underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidation, abuse, violence, crime, rape, murder, and assault. Yeah, that would be why they're going to jail. And a new job. Oh, it's crazy. I just looked at this card and I saw, and instead of seeing this picture, I saw license plates. Like I saw the person punching license plates. So yeah, this person's getting a new job in the jail. They will be getting a job in jail. Probably punching license plates. Or maybe that's just in the movies, but that's what I saw. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now I was just gonna... Good Lord. Okay, so now we have the Death card and the Five of Cups. Spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings, upheaval. And then we have moving forward, moving on, accepting help, rejoining the world. Spirit, does this belong with the duck? Yes, okay. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Okay, so this duck is someone who has gone through a transformation. Okay? This is someone who has literally done their work. Okay, so this is someone who has done their shadow work. Okay, doing your shadow work is literally just going within and exploring the qualities about yourself that you don't like. Okay, taking accountability for the things that you've done that are not good, you know what I mean? Recognizing, going, okay, I did this, it was awful of me, I shouldn't have done that. If there's any way that you can make up for it, you know, go ahead. If you can't, maybe apologize. If you can't even do that, then just forgive yourself and move on. With a promise to change the behavior, okay? So this is the key, is when you're doing your dark night of the soul, you're going through, you're sort of listing everything that you don't like, and then making an effort to change those things and becoming a different person, okay? So someone has actually gone through not only this transformation, but they did a spiritual transformation. So they did their dark night of the soul, and they became, what's the word I'm looking for? They awakened to maybe their spiritual calling, okay? So this is someone who awakened to their spiritual calling and started over, basically. And they started over by walking away from everything that didn't serve them. They may have even left people behind, okay? Because we have moving forward, moving on, forgiveness, healing. So this person did a lot of healing, did a lot of their inner work, okay? Spent a lot of time on their own thinking about, you know, all the issues that they've had and dealing with it, and sort of getting themselves sorted emotionally, and doing the work to become the person that they wanted to be, okay? So I always say, every day you look in the mirror, every day you wake up, you get to choose who you want to be. That's the great thing about being a human being, is every day that you wake up, you get to choose who you want to be and what type of person you want to be. You get to choose, and I don't mean like, okay, I wake up today, and today I'm a billionaire, and I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, and in your personality, in your emotional life, in how you come out and are perceived in the world, and how you perceive the world around you, okay? So every day you wake up and you can go, you know what, I'm going to be more positive. I'm going to think more positive. I'm going to stop thinking the worst of every situation and start trying to find, you know, the silver linings. And I'm going to be a nicer person. I'm not going to judge people as much. I'm not going to, you know. So there's all different kinds of changes that you can make. And, you know, it could be as simple as, I'm not going to smoke anymore. Or, you know what I mean? Just making the changes to be the person you want to be, rather than the person that you are, okay? Now we have the Fool. The Fool is about innocence, freedom, and originality, okay? But it's also about foolishness, carelessness, youth, spontaneity, and lack of commitment. But it's also about new beginnings, okay? So this energy could be literally someone who was very naive, okay? This could have been someone who made foolish decisions because they really didn't know any better. and they needed to learn new ways of doing things, okay? And they have, because they have moved forward and they've had their spiritual transformation, okay? So this is someone who's also very innocent. This is someone who may have been, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I just heard in my head, innocent of all charges, and then I heard this one, the shark is guilty, okay? So someone might have accused this person of doing something that they didn't do, okay? And I just heard smear campaign. So, okay. So this energy over here, because we have this lies and devious energy over here, I feel like this person might have been lying about this person and saying that they did things that they didn't do, okay? Okay, now, this elephant energy. Tell me about this elephant energy spirit. This elephant energy spirit. Tell us about this elephant energy. Okay, we have... Ooh, shit. We have abuse of power and rigidity, stubbornness, lack of discipline, lack of control, absentee father, or paternity issues. Damn. Okay. Here I was thinking the elephant was a good energy. Alrighty then. Okay. So this elephant, again, someone with a long memory, someone who doesn't forget. Oh, okay, well that would explain. Maybe this is someone who doesn't let go of things. You know what I mean? I mean, we do have stubborn, right? Okay, and it's just weird that this landed on the duck. The duck apparently has good news in earthly matters coming. There is an opportunity for them to increase their income. An open-minded person or scholar. This person could be an open-minded person or scholar. Okay. Okay, so this duck has some good news coming. Sorry, I also pay attention to where the cards land. If the card landed over here, I'm assuming it's for the duck, okay? Ooh, King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay. Anything else about this elephant spirit? Anything else about this elephant? Ooh, Queen of Cups in reverse. Fickleness, vanity, gullibility. One who sacrifices themselves unnecessarily for others. Fickleness, vanity, and gullibility. Okay, so this might be a feminine who is walking in her masculine energy, okay? Either that or this elephant is representing a couple. Okay, so in other words, we need to look at the good and bad aspects of the elephant. Okay, so the good aspects of the elephant are that they have a very long memory and they're very family oriented. The bad aspects are that they have a tendency to just plow ahead, and like, have you ever seen an elephant when they're angry? They'll charge at you. They'll make themselves look even bigger than they already are, and they're pretty freaking huge. And they make a big stink. They yell and they make a loud noise, and they run after you and they charge and they. Again, with this energy of not forgetting, oftentimes these people can be people who, what's the word I'm looking for? What are the words I'm looking for? Who don't let go of issues, okay? They don't let go of trauma. They don't let go of, if someone hurt them 20 years ago, but they'll hold a grudge. These are grudge holders. So again, this could be someone, a feminine, who's walking in her masculine energy, or this could represent a couple, an emperor and a queen, but they're both in reverse, okay? So these people are carrying very negative energies with them, okay? And this Lilith energy is all about standing your ground. I feel like these people may feel like they're victims even when they're not. Do you know what I mean? Or this is the kind of energy who will play the victim even though they're not. Okay? I was just standing up for myself. I was just doing what I needed to do to protect myself. Meanwhile, they were the aggressor in the first place and they caused the problem that got them to the point where they needed to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that kind of energy is what I'm picking up on. Okay, now we have, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh no. The Ace of Swords in reverse is the card that I refer to when I refer to someone who's dumb. So these people are not smart. Literally, it says lack of ideas, lack of intellectual ability, intellectual inability, failure, and hostility. So whatever it is that they've done, they're not going to succeed, or they're not succeeding in life, apparently. These people are not not very smart, or they've done something not very smart. They could have just done something that wasn't very smart. Okay, tell us more about this elephant energy, please, Spirit. What is going on with this elephant energy? Okay, I just heard Lilith goes over here. So Lilith goes with the duck, which actually makes sense. Lilith goes with the duck energy. So this is that person who's done their dark night of the soul. They've had a spiritual awakening, and now Spirit is telling them you need to stick up for yourself. So I feel like this energy here and this energy here has somehow or another victimized this energy here. Okay? And at some point in time, they're going to have to stand up for themselves. Okay? Let's see what else. Okay. So the elephant is representing this, either a couple or a feminine who's walking in her masculine energy. Okay? Someone who has done something very, very dumb. So how are these two energies connected, Spirit? What have they done? Because this energy over here is like saying bullying, aggression, lying. I heard smear campaign, abuse, violence, crime, rape, murder, assault. Like, obviously they didn't murder them because they're obviously still here. Releasing pain, overcoming depression, optimism, and forgiveness. So what are these? This couple over here has to do with this over here. Is they were a third party? So this possible feminine energy who's walking in their masculine energy, or this couple somehow or another with this person over here had this duck in a third party situation. Okay. So I feel like this is a feminine and a masculine, and one of these two was with this duck energy, and one of these two was a sneaky link. Okay? Or competition, or maybe I don't know, there was some sort of situationship. I have no idea. Okay, we have, shite. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Gossip, malicious lies. So again, with this gossip energy, okay, so this person participated in the gossip energy, this smear campaign energy with this person. We have lies, loss, one who puts people down and can't be trusted, okay? Then we have forcefulness, lack of direction, lack of self-control, powerlessness, and aggression, childhood issues, sexual abuse, bad news, broken dreams, someone who does not plan for tomorrow. So again, with this, this sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Criminal behavior, like we have abuse and bullying twice we have this lies and deviousness twice. So these two were working together somehow against this person, and also maybe at one point in time had this person in a third party situation. Okay, so this person, maybe they already stood up for themselves, because I see moving forward. That's what came to mind just now. And if they moved forward, maybe they knew there was a third party situation going on. Maybe they already moved forward. Maybe they already stuck up for themselves. Or maybe they're going to need to again. Again, though, I've picked up on this energy over here going to jail. Can you explain to me more about this person going to jail, spirits? Explain to me more about this person going to jail. Explain to me more about this person going to jail, spirits. Ooh, okay, so we have conflict and dilemmas, fighting, arguments, rows, disagreements, aggression, temper clashing, so egos clashing, chaos, disobedience. And then we have abandonment, abandoning plans, walking away, reaching a limit, looking for the truth. Okay. So whatever they were planning to do, or whatever they were doing, there is conflict has arisen over it. But how is the conflict? Oh, maybe they're going to end up getting in a fight, and maybe that's how they end up getting to jail. Maybe they'll just, explode and hurt someone. I don't know. Why is this person going to jail, though, spirit, over conflict? Why would this person go to jail over conflict, spirits? Okay, I'm hearing in my head thief. I just heard thief. Let's see what it says, spirit. What does this say about... What do you have to say? Oh, shite. Okay, we have Queen of Wands in reverse. Again with this Queen energy in reverse. And the King of Cups energy in reverse. Look at that. So this is a couple. This couple has somehow or another worked together to hurt this person here. So we have a King of Cups in reverse. Bad advice, scheming, fraud, an alcoholic or drug addict, one who looks out only for themselves. And then we have seduction, lies, strictness, brutish moralistic persons who try to impose their values on others. Okay, so somehow or another they committed some sort of fraud, okay? So this couple committed fraud of some kind. What kind of fraud did they commit, spirit? What kind of fraud did they commit? And what does it have to do with the duck? We have Ace of Cups in reverse, sadness, pain, unrequited love, blocked or repressed emotions, infertility, and miscarriage. Okay, well, I get how they're feeling, but what does this have to do with the fraud, spirit? Or maybe that's how they made this duck feel. I don't know. Okay. What does this fraud have anything to do with? This couple apparently is, or at least this masculine, the shark energy, is an addict of some kind. An alcoholic or drug addict, it says. This Queen of Wands. Again, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Oh, wow, we pulled them both out. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So, yeah, this is definitely a couple who've worked together and possibly even done magic. So, you know what? That might be what this Ace of Cups is all about. Maybe this is the energy they wanted them in. Maybe this is the energy they wanted this duck in. Maybe they purposely put this duck in a third-party situation so that this duck would be in pain. They were trying to hurt them emotionally, possibly to put them in a lower frequency so that their spell work would work. Okay? C'est possible. Let's see what else we got. Tell us more about this fraud, spirit. Tell us more about this fraud, spirits. tell us more about this fraud, spirits. Ooh, shit. Okay, we have hastiness, speed, progress, movement. And then we have the Tower. Shit. Spirit says that's all you have to know. Okay, so all you have to know is that a tower is quickly coming for these people. Okay, so a tower is quickly coming, and for you, this is going to be exciting. It's going to be cause for travel somehow. It's going to be exciting for you. It's going to cause movement. You're going to be moving forward, and it's going to give you freedom somehow. But it's going to cause these people chaos and destruction, loss, tragedy, revelations, again with this. Solutions, results, freedom, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, and natural disasters is coming for these people. Damn. Okay, so these people, there's a tower coming for them, and it's coming in quick. And this tower is going to somehow or another bring this duck. This duck is also having a tower, but it's a good tower versus these people who are having a bad tower. Okay, so this duck might end up finding out things that don't make them happy, but at the same time it's going to benefit them somehow. Whereas these people are going to find out things that don't make them happy and definitely don't benefit them at all in any way. These people may end up going to jail, or at least this masculine may end up going to jail. Okay, that's all you need to know. So I'm not telling you any more than that because that's what Spirit said. So I'm leaving it at that. If you guys resonate with this energy, I am so sorry for you. I resonate with this energy actually quite strongly. So I feel ya. If you want to discuss it or anything like that, hit me up in the comments. I try to respond to everybody who comments on my videos. It's funny, I go on my analytics page and it says that I have like hundreds of comments, but if you actually go through my videos, there's like maybe 30. So I don't know what's going on with that. It also says on my analytics page that I have over 10,000 views, but if you go on my regular page, it says that I am like at 5 grand or something. So I don't know what is going on with my channel. I don't know if I'm getting everyone's comments or not. But if I see your comments, I will respond back to you. Okay? I love you guys. I hope that this has resonated for you, or at least helped you in a situation that you already intuitively knew was happening to you. Okay, if this doesn't resonate with you at all, then it isn't your message. Okay, I need you guys to use your discernment when listening to these messages, and don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It'll really help out my channel. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.